Yo,
Fuck.
It's this.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it close. And then they make the wrong move it close. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop me. They say they wanna hit that
My
raw
niggas starving. You ain't ate all day? You ain't ate all day? Brothers gotta be a little more responsible. You gotta eat, right? My nigga said, I'm hungry.
Coming all black, slithering, I was coming out, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, wild boy.
So they like, damn, you cutting up. Nothing I can handle. 144.
Rambo, niggas do you dirty like a stick in a back door. Five in the corner like I'm thumb with a bad
You get another song queued for after? Can you get a song queued for after this song? So we can get our motherfuckers in here?
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it close. And then they make the wrong move it close. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers down on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no power in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get them looking on his beat. Yeah, like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me. And they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his feet. Till my fucking head numb. Black, black, red drum. Black and yellow, air one. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one. Feeling like a legend in this shit, little nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, little nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like nigga ribs up like a sweat.
That was hard.
You were kinda cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life? These hands are root GPS, or mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. If we think that all fitted, we know the route. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Know it's hard, you know we're animals when we fucking ride. We back again, no camp, when I'm with camp again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know we get back at them. You can hit up with a K, but no acronym.
Niggas say they want smoke until we matching them.
Keep shouting, I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop. Say they wanna hit that raw shit. On my way, coming up on the box.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, bro. This and that for life. I'm on this for life, nigga. It's a blow. And your mother ride. He go to class for you, my nigga.
He said Matará.
The world turned its back open. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Hey, man, wait out, I tell you what. Don't pray for nothing, that's in the curse. We can't forgive us for it. Remain in the trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the time that I did. If
I ain't never heard this,
I don't respect you, I'm gonna bring on and be about you. Then you say, this Lord, trying to pick up with a blind field. They said there'll be many branches. I'm just grinding for my time share. The devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like red pepper. But ain't no getting out the game like you munchie. You take that office and Dundee and try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out and work. So you can stay. make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death to a spark. So how you feel about this truth, about this show? This ain't it like he did, nigga. I should want even your own people on this show. And the Lewis said they hate you for my name, but you gotta keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my elections and I'm tucked away like Jones Jett. Murder for colonized, murder at the Capitol. The world is amazing, we like fuck I'm ready. I'm picking those, watching life as it go by. Been giving mercy to this life, I don't know why. It's pump smoke, never tried over it. They dead out, my brother be the dead, so I don't give a photo salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. Like how you stay focused, I told him I'm motivated, what you do, my nigga. Brother runs and weapons, still got weapons on the street. And I never do my niggas like this, you get right here. Never mind, you don't believe. They under anesthesia. So they say she leave, said she wanna let that love go. So I let that love go. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a bell. So how you feel about this truth, about this show? This ain't the life you think, nigga. I should want even your own people on this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Take that.
Yeah. We back in this motherfucker, man. Clap it up, man. One West Radio, man. We in this bitch. You feel me? You feel me coming down? You good over there? All right, for sure. Coming out, going to Arizona tomorrow. He getting his flight before his flight, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
You did. But we back. Yeah. Hey, I was just in Vegas, man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we getting it right now, man. I'm Priest Captain Dohart, man. To my right, I got Camp Cromwell.
What's happening?
Man, to my left, I got Officer Thabawan.
Shalom.
And I got to my far right, I ain't even gonna say nothing about Thabawan's introduction. Shalom. I am a Gadite. And to my far right, I got Officer Karazazar, man.
Damn.
Hungry motherfucker. Right
The hungry man.
he's hungry as hell, mad right now. Hurry up, Rigo. All right. But we back in this motherfucker again, man. You know how we do. It's Coin the Late Night Show, man. Shout out, man, Houston. We in Houston next week, man. No, next Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Wednesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They're gonna be.
Some extra days.
We got brothers out there right now.
Right now.
Right now, ready.
Man,
You know what I'm
way
saying?
before us, man.
You feel me? So, big things popping next week, man. We're gonna be having a good time, Lord allow, up in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Player Street, right?
Player Street.
14149 Player Street, aka
Yacht
Yacht Street. You feel me?
Yeah.
We're gonna be in that motherfucker, man, having a blast, having a real Passover. I done heard y'all done had some early Passover. I don't know how that worked. You know, y'all was
in the winter?
Yeah. They had one they had something like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever. Early though. The only real official Passover is held by the ISUPK, man.
Right.
Y'all didn't celebrate no Passover. Y'all just had to cook get together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gonna get into it, man.
Any other Christian church.
Just like any other Christian church, y'all just had to get together, man. You know what I mean? I don't think we allowed to even go in on y'all right now, though. So we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone, man.
We merciful when we don't. We shouldn't be.
Come on, man. And can we hop on this brother in Minnesota, man? Because this is another one. You know what I'm saying? Another brother getting shot, getting killed by the police, man. Like, how many more do you need to hear? We are a broken record at this point. You know what I'm saying? Give me the brother name.
Okay, let me just pull it up.
Forget the brother name. God damn, Dwan, right? Dwan, right?
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let me get the brother name, man. Let me get that story too, because it's
You sent it over?
No. Oh, I didn't get that story. But if you could look it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Brother, he was 20 years old, right? Oh, hey, Thabawan, if you could, I need you to pull this up for me. You get a chance.
Oh, coming up.
It should be right there.
This is the brother that mistaken.
Nah, you talking about Dante Wright.
Dante Wright, Salakia.
Yeah.
Dante Wright.
Yeah, Dante Wright.
20 years old, bro.
Yeah. During a traffic stop.
20. All right, no problem. We're going to get to it right now. Hold on, let me get this other picture. Yeah, but I wanted this too, if you can put this up. If I send you a picture, can you put it up, that one?
Concert.
All right, I'm gonna send you a picture, right? And then shout out to General Shaw Moore, man, Anya Shaw Moore, because I'm gonna read something too. I shared the post that he put on Facebook, man. I thought it was heavy. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me find this picture for you. If you go on my page, real quick, Quan, it's a post that is up there.
You posted?
Yeah, I shared it.
I got you covered.
Okay, this picture right here, that one, I'm gonna send it to you. All right.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that?
Concert.
All right, I'll send it to you right now. All right, no sweat. If you can't find it, I'll get it. But this is the brother who got shot in Minnesota, right? From a police officer who was on the force for how long? 23 years, 25 years, right?
20, yeah.
Over 20.
Okay, over 20 years.
20.
Yeah,
over 20
Officer
years.
Kim Potter.
Kim Potter shot this brother. Yeah, I mean, shot this brother because I think he reached into his car or something like that. Some bullshit they was talking about, right? But let me read this real quick. If you want to read it, you want to read it?
Yeah, you want me to read this?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay.
This is the post. It's almost like a poem, but it's so sad. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's General Shawamar. I need to run some errands this morning.
Now, hold on real quick before you
What?
read it. This is just like a paragraph of what a black person, Hispanic person, a Native Indian, Native American goes through on a daily basis, and the regular things they do that get them shot and killed. You understand? So go ahead.
Khan. I need to run some errands this morning to ensure I arrive alive. I won't take public transit, Oscar Grant.
I won't take public transit, Oscar Grant. Oscar Grant got killed on. I ain't gonna stop it, but he got killed on. He's from California.
He's from Oakland, California.
Yeah.
Got killed on the BART.
Right, because remember, a dude thought he pulled his taser. If you forget, he thought he pulled his taser, but he pulled his gun.
cell phone.
Yeah, he thought he pulled his. That's what it was.
His cell phone, and he shot him.
No. I'm talking about the police officer.
Police officer.
He thought he pulled
Kim
his
Potter.
taser. No, for Oscar Grant.
Yeah.
The cop that killed Oscar Grant thought he pulled his taser.
Well, he was really pulling his cell phone out of his pocket.
No. The cop thought he pulled his taser.
Oh, the
but
cop
he
thought
pulled his gun.
But he pulled his gun.
Yeah,
which
that's what
was
I'm saying.
the quote unquote thing that was said,
God.
which is that don't make no sense in
Exactly.
the first place.
Go ahead.
I removed all air fresheners from the vehicle and double checked my registration status. Dante Wright.
That's the brother who just died. Go ahead.
And ensured my license plate were visible. Lieutenant Karan Nazario.
Mm-hmm.
I will be careful to follow all traffic rules. Philando Castile.
Come on.
Signal every turn. Sandra Bland. Keep the radio volume low. Jordan Davis. And won't stop at a fast food chain for a meal. Rashard Brooks.
Come on.
I'm too afraid to pray. Reverend Clemente C. Penke. So I just hope the car won't break down. Corey Jones. When you run errands today, be sure not to dance. Elijah McClain. Stop to play in the park. Tamir Rice. Patronize the local convenience store for snacks. Trayvon Martin. Or walk around the neighborhood. Mike Brown. Once home, don't stand in your backyard. Stephen Clark. Eat ice cream on the couch. Botham Jean. Or play any video games. Antiana Jefferson. I guess I'll watch a movie around 7:30 p.m. I won't leave the house to go to Walmart. John Crawford. Or to the gym. What is that? Tyshawn Oates. Or on a jog. Ahmaud Arbery. I won't even walk to see the birds. Christian Cooper. I'll just sit and remember what a blessing it is to breathe. George Floyd. And I definitely won't go to sleep. Breonna Taylor.
Good night.
Like, if I may,
Go ahead.
the depth and reality of what was just read is so heavy that as a black and Hispanic person, your level of anger should arise. Now the Bible says, "Be angry and sin not." But y'all think it's wrong to be angry. Y'all think y'all gotta deal with the pain of dying and suffering and be happy with a smile on your face. After reading that, what else do you have to go through? What is it? What is the next thing gonna be? You can't tie your shoe? You can't go pick your kid up from school? What do we have to do to realize you will never get love in this place? The Lord is going to keep throwing action after action in your face, man. And show you that you either turn the right way or you find yourself in a grave.
Can you put me that precept in Deuteronomy where it says that there should be no assurance of your life?
Man, I was just thinking about that.
You know what I mean? That's an excellent precept. But Captain Yagarwa brought out too. She did 26 years on the force. And I think she's the head of something. Damn, if someone can remember. She's the head of something. I think she's like a sergeant or something, right? So she deals with the shootings that happen. You know what I mean? Like every time someone gets shot.
Okay, got you. She like deals with internal affairs or something like that?
I don't want to say that because it could be wrong, but she deals with something. So she pulled that taser. I mean that gun. You gotta say taser. She pulled that gun and held it for like 20 seconds, 25, maybe 15, whatever. And she said she thought it was her taser. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just say she really thought it was her taser. How fucking scared are you?
Man.
Like, you feel me? How scared are you that your adrenaline is pumping so much that the gun is light? A gun is heavy. Like a gun they carry? A police gun. Can someone look up what the registered police gun in Minnesota is? I don't know what it is. But it's not, a taser is like, not even a pound. A gun is heavy to pull.
Yeah, kind of. Where's the 3 pound? Yeah.
Yeah, and you got at least, I think, between 8 to 12 pounds of pressure that you put on or if you pull the trigger, you need on the gun.
On the trigger to squeeze.
So what are you talking about? You didn't know. That's such a cop out. It's such a lie. Cops know how to lie so bad that they charged her with manslaughter.
Yeah.
It was
not even murder.
If I may,
go ahead,
what she was saying, she was saying it because she had that body cam on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him. Clearly, you got a gun in your hand. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Can you show that picture though? That one I asked you to pull.
Oh, kind of.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say because I was watching this video earlier. It's like he's usually like a comedian type dude, but he had made a good point on saying how cops go through all this training. I was talking about how they always say stop resisting.
Mm-hmm.
But cops go through all this training to prepare their life for people who resist arrest. Prepare their career of being a cop for people who resist arrest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They go through various different training modes and scenarios, like how to stop somebody who's resisting from being in the car, how to stop somebody who's resisting from fighting, put them in handcuffs, how to stop somebody who's resisting from entering your house coming into your house or don't want to come out the house and things like that.
Yeah, they have so many different scenarios.
They have so many different scenarios that they prepare for for you to start resisting. And your ultimate, and you got pepper spray, taser, so many things to
alternative things
to stop a person for resisting, and you choose to always choose the lethal route.
Well, I mean, they got a whole utility belt worth of things they can use. You get what I'm saying? And they for sure go to that gun first. But can we go to this picture real quick, right? So now, because you're gonna see the propaganda that happens when a black person gets killed. You know what I'm saying? Show this picture out.
It's on there, sir.
This is hilarious, right? So let me read it. It says, read it for me. Go ahead.
At the top, it says, the media's hashtag Dante Wright as opposed to the real Dante Wright.
So they're trying to show the media, him and his son. And then the white man goes, see, this the real one. He holds a gun. He's a thug. He has a hoodie on and he holds a gun. He's a thug. Someone finds who the person who posted it and said, wait, ain't this you?
Right.
With a gun in your hand, pointed it at the camera?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fact.
That's where you live. That's America. If you a nigga with a gun, you are very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
A white man with a gun is not intimidating. Like, not even to me. Like, seriously. Like, if I see a white man with a gun, he's not intimidating to me. But what I do know this, that motherfucker accurate.
Yeah.
The Bible says he's blessed with the sword.
Yeah,
He gonna shoot the shit out of you.
Yeah, if he shoots, it's gonna be real.
One thing I know about a brother with a gun, and he shoot me from a 10, 20 feet radius.
I got got a chance.
Yeah. If he shoot at me, I might live.
Yeah.
Because you're not a good shot. Not someone who, you know, there's brothers who carry guns who really never shot
really
a gun or don't
marksmen and
really.
they really train
No.
with it.
I'm saying there's brothers who carry a gun who never been to the gun range, who never even really shot their gun. You know what I'm saying? So they just carry the gun.
For sure.
For sure. So, and he pulls it on you, he gonna miss his whole clip, right? This white man shoots you, he not gonna miss.
Nope.
He is not. If he's 17, 16, 15, he's not gonna miss. He's deadly accurate.
If he's 8 years old, you can go right now on
No,
YouTube
for real.
and see a kid pulling
Take
the
that
gun
picture.
apart, taking it apart, putting it back together, and shooting it.
No.
And that's what it is. Like I go shooting all the time. You see those little, they bring their kids with them.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? They make sure their kids know how to shoot a gun. You know what I mean? They have this. There's this something in them says, yeah, I got to be ready to kill something
That's what I'm saying.
just in case.
So like, he's more intimidating in reality. The white man with the gun, because he wants to kill. He has a blood. His whole life. Like, remember when COVID was happening, right?
Yeah.
They was like, Dan, you know what COVID opened my eyes up to? Man, we ain't having mass shooting. Soon as it opened back up, we had 3 or 4.
Yeah.
More than that.
Okay, yeah, 3 or 4 that I heard of.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers couldn't wait to go do a mass shooting.
They were sitting there pondering.
Come
They're
on,
just waiting.
You got that
They
up?
said it was getting ready to pick back up. Once
Come
it
on.
opens up, I can get back to my normalness.
it's a killing. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 66.
Listen, man, this is our life, man. We read we know we didn't heard so many stories of brothers getting killed by the police, man. It's it's just so sad. Yeah, there's no other way to put it, man. Just heartbreaking. You know what I mean? It's just disgusting to see. And then we know the whole thing. We know everything that's gonna happen. She didn't even get charged for murder.
You know what really boggles my mind, right?
Go ahead.
What we see all the time, right? We see all these mass, different situations where cops, in the fear of their life, quote unquote, you know what I mean, they end up shooting a black or Hispanic man. And then they get off, they either lose their job, they, get put on paid leave, or they get fired, or they might get, every rare once in a while, they get convicted, do 2 years in a camp in wherever you never even know, and it's really a vacation for them, and they get off. My thing is the training. That's number one. Like, if they're training, like Karate was bringing out a good point, like, if they're training them in all these aspects and different circumstances and situations, right, why aren't these people that are training them getting charged? Because obviously they're training them wrong. If this is the theme that goes across the entire country.
Well, they're degenerates though. Like a cop is a degenerate.
Yeah.
He's someone who has a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you ask me, what's a good cop? What is a good cop? Is someone who turns their badge in. That's a good cop. You know what I mean? There is no such thing as a good cop.
That's heavy.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You ain't never lied.
Nah, for real. Ain't no good cops. There's not one. Because you know why? Because a good cop would see the behavior of bad cops and report them.
He would have that same spirit that Moses had when he saw his brother getting killed by the Egyptians.
If I could too as well, like how you saying, Cap, like a good cop will turn his badge in. Like, how do you go and be friends or have a beer with a cop that just killed that 13-year-old boy? He didn't just kill him, but it's resurfacing now. That 13-year-old Hispanic boy that got killed.
Adam Toledo.
Yeah.
Adam Toledo, yeah.
He got killed in Chicago, shot him in the chest. You know what I'm saying? How you go have a drink with that dude? That little boy had his hands up.
Yeah.
That's somebody's baby.
Come on.
Little boy had his hands up. He was surrendering. As second he turns around, pat his hands up, cop shot him in the chest.
I mean, any cop that who's a black or Hispanic is a traitor.
That's
You know what I mean? They're a traitor. Go ahead.
concern. That's what I'm saying. Like, how you go be like as a cop?
How do you break bread with this
how
person?
you break bread with this person knowing he killed that little boy innocently? You know what I'm saying? That little boy was surrender. Ain't that what you supposed to stop? Surrender. That's what you stopping him for.
Yeah.
And you kill him anyway. So it's like a good cop is a cop. that
They
turns
say
his badge in.
they say hands up, don't shoot. Motherfuckers is shooting, man.
With your hands up.
Like if you want to be carnal about it, like carnality, a lot of people will say, man, you need to carry a gun too. Like Black Panthers will carry guns and they'll shoot back at cops and shit like that.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers will die though. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? the thing is, this is what you want to really put yourself into, man. Is man, look, recognize that this cat don't play fair. Right. He's not gonna play fair. Like, listen, brothers in the ISUBK, you know what I mean? Thanks to the Lord, we don't get shot. You know, we don't get shot by the police and things like that, right? Now, at the same time, we are the number one. We talk bad about the police. We go on the street corners and talk bad about the police. Police approach us. Listen, listen, they'll sit there and hear us talking bad about them for an hour. Yeah. And then when someone, you know, was to come up against us, that person's going to prison. God. You know what I'm saying? Like, they brought harm to us.
People don't understand that either. We've had scenarios too many to count. I remember we was in Hollywood, and you know they try to do an intimidation factor. You know what I mean? They brought out like 30 cops.
I remember that.
Stood them all outside the camp.
I remember that.
And then look, it was so heavy. What was so heavy for the people to see? We already blazing in camp, and I don't think you showed up yet. It was a few of us out there, and I think it was you. And I know, like, Rob Mayum was walking up. I think I think you were there, Ashkur. Asar Naqash was rolling up too. And the way it all looked, it was like, oh, y'all pulled up 30 deep just to kind of intimidate us. And all of a sudden, you got more brothers in the UPK coming down like reinforcements. Like, oh, we ain't having this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, we talking about it. We letting them know that they the devil. We letting them know that all of the crimes that they doing, they traitors, even those that are us as blacks and Hispanics. And you can see the looks on their face too. Yeah. You can see the disgrace that they have, but they care more about a paycheck and pension than they do about your life.
Like, when I see a black cop or a Hispanic cop, I'm not trying to be their friend.
No, at all.
Like, I'm like, you know, they be trying to send the cop our way. And it's like, nigga, fuck you too. Send them to me. Like, now, of course, we deal with them professionally, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, we ain't moving up. We not. Yeah, you want us to turn it down? Look, our decimal level right. What you talking about? Right. You know what I mean? Let me get this precept, Malakma. I got you.
Hey, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 66.
Go ahead.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
This is a curse that the Lord put up on us, man. Read again from the top.
Kind of one kind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt fear day and night.
Y'all shall what?
Fear day and night.
Man, that's our life, man. That is our life in America. That's our life wherever black and Hispanics are that's being oppressed, man. That, like, it's a curse from the Lord. What verse is it again?
Deuteronomy 28 and 66, sir.
60. Go ahead. Is that it?
Lie, sir.
Go ahead.
And shall have none assurance of thy life. And shall have none assurance of thy life.
And you're going to have no assurance of your life, man. You understand? There's no insurance for your life. I'm loud as a motherfucker, boy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just where I go. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. But to escape the curses is to come to serve God. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You want to say something? You want to say something, Lakma?
I was just going to say, you know.
Hey, move the mic away.
Yeah, kind of. I was just going to say, I don't want, like, you know, it's BS. That, you know, it's something deeper.
I got it right here.
Something deeper and more racial, because all that fear that they have for their life when all those people stormed the Capitol, you didn't see police fire not one shot at any of those people.
Oh, say it again, please. That was good.
All those people that, you know, police talk about they fear for their life, and that's why they killed another so-called black and Hispanic. Well, when they were fearing for their life, when all those people stormed the Capitol, not one of those people were shot or tased.
Come on. And you know what's so cold about what you just said? What's so cold was they were sitting there taking pictures with them. Right. Sitting there taking pictures, they're opening the door from. Standing side by side like, no, this is your right.
Right.
You know, the thing is, we don't have rights. And white people have rights. And I understand because when we rule the world, they ain't gonna have no rights.
Fucking thing.
And black people will have rights. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I absolutely understand. Just understand when we rule the world too. Right. You know what I mean? And when you go to the government, which will be established by the priest, you know what I mean? When you go to the government and you plead, just know your cry is gonna fall on deaf ears too. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. But just understand. You ever seen that movie Heat?
Heat?
Yeah. You seen that movie? Remember, he was like, "There's a flip side to this coin."
Right.
Remember that shit? There's a flip side to this coin. Like, you know what I mean? But that's how I feel. Like, I ain't sweating it. It's fine, Anna. It's fine. Do what you need to do. But one day, you know what I mean? You gonna turn on your head. And it's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? That day will be lovely. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, dog. You want to say
I'm
something?
gonna say that's gonna be heaven.
God.
That's gonna the thing you've been searching for that you think is gonna be, you know, that magical time we in the sky. That ain't gonna be it. It's heaven is gonna be when our oppressors and those all these heathens that are above us now are in subjection to you, and you make the rules. And you know why? You know why that's so great? Because as Black and Hispanic people, we have a moral compass, and we're gonna do to them what they deserve. But we're not going to do the unlawful things that they do to us.
Right.
And that's why we deserve to be on top.
Come on, man. It's you know, it's a sad thing, man. I hate to see another brother get 20 years old, man.
He didn't get a chance to live.
Can you imagine? Like, I always think about when I think about a brother getting shot by the police, and it happens like every day, right? I think about like, damn, if I wasn't the truth, would I have been shot by now by the police? You feel me? Like what would happen to me if I was in the world like lost?
Had the Lord's protection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, it happens so commonly and all the time. It's, you know what I'm saying. It's crazy. You know what I mean. Y'all want to say anything on this act?
Wow, right now.
Yeah, that's
solid. You good to go?
Con.
Can we play that clip with the what's it, Love and Basketball? With Jocelyn.
Oh, you talking about the one, the abortion one?
Yeah.
That's it?
Can you play that up?
I sent it to you. Seen it?
Get all your abortion. I seen it. Yeah, I seen it before you put it on there. I seen it on the Shade Room. But like, can you get your abortion precepts for me?
Yeah, I got you covered right now.
You know what I'm saying? Get your abortion precepts, because this is the shit that these bitches go through. And I gotta say these bitches too.
No, real talk.
Because these bitches is disgusting. Go ahead. These bitches is disgusting, man.
Con, so I'll play it for everybody to see.
You know what I mean? Listen, before we start this video, this is what you bitches go and look at. When I say bitches, I'm talking about these bitches in the world that are just like, they so, what's that word? Stupid, simple-minded.
Naive.
Yeah, naive. Like, they like hypes.
Yeah.
Like, they are hyped to be a whore, to be a motherfucker that want to be seen so bad. Like, anyway, you might have to see the video to understand what I'm talking about.
Con, sir.
Go ahead.
I'll play it right now. Oh,
remember they were saying Jocelyn was like a transvestite and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all remember that shit.
Yeah, they was trying to push that line, say she was.
No, she ain't. She just
no, she ain't. She did a lot of work
It
done.
might. I don't know if they can hear it or not. What an update.
They can't hear it?
I don't think so.
All right. Can they see it though?
They can see it.
All right, no sweat. I can play it. Can you see if you can you hear it?
No, they can't hear it.
They can't hear it?
No, it's telling me to update.
All right, hold on 1 second. Send me the clip. What's the clip that you put in?
I just put double homicide.
Damn, that's the first thing that popped up.
That's what, you know what I mean?
Damn, it is. So it's double. Play the video. Let's play it at the same time, right? They can see it, right?
Con, sir.
All right, let's put it up. It's a 50-second clip.
Con, sir.
All right, hold on. So now.
Ladies, to understand this, you can change your life.
Hold on. Start it over. Ready?
Con, sir.
Ready?
I expect you ladies to understand this. You can change your life. And you can get out of the gutter. Are you crying? I am. What's going on? Why are you crying? And it hit home for me. So come step up. Let me hear you. What happened?
I was saying the gutter is a rough place, you know, and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it. Every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself because they do want to leave you. But
Stop.
Twins.
Stop. Oh, my bad, it was me. Hey, she said from the gutter, right? Mm-hmm. She said from the gutter. She was like, I had to abort my twins. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude left me.
Come on, my nigga. It's like that's crazy. That is like
Bitches out here aborting babies because the nigga left them. Listen, first of all, both of them is wrong. You can't leave no woman, man. You feel me? You can't leave her. You definitely can't abort the kids because he left.
Oh yeah.
What you thought the baby was gonna keep the nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, hold on. But this ain't it though. Cause this is another part to it. Ready?
I expect you ladies to understand this. You can change your life.
Oh, I rewind it. Hold on.
oh, it's like
Everything, any and everything to make it, you know, every situation.
Stop at 26. Go to 26. Go.
Including aborted twins, you feel me, to better yourself because I do want to leave you. But
You just had an abortion? Twins?
twins.
Damn, double homicide.
Damn.
That's cold. That's cold blooded.
Hey, she said, I was in a situation where my man left me and I had to abort these twin babies I was pregnant with. So she said that and a girl behind her said, damn, double homicide. And she said, bitch, and she goes, I'm sorry. Hold on, it's like it.
she said to better her life.
Yeah, you better her life.
To better herself.
And then she blamed it on that nigga too. So it was two excuses she used that didn't include her.
Yeah. You at no point did
You heard that, right?
Yeah, come.
Like she didn't take accountability
At
for
no-
what she did.
At no point did she say I opened my lips.
Come on.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't rape. He didn't rape you. You knew he gave you those babies. You know what I mean? And even then it would be wrong to abort.
But it's what it come down to though. The seriousness of sex, right?
Huh.
Like people don't take sex serious because in America sex is such a common thing and it's like
Casual.
it's casual.
It's like wine and soda.
That's what they say, casual sex, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like people say, no, we just having casual sex. When sex is an act that can bring life or death, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like you can bring life and you can bring death through sex. And this woman chose to get an abortion. Now, she ain't the only one. There's so many women that got abortions, man. So many women that get abortions, man. And America allows you to get these abortions and not be frowned upon because it's your body, your choice. You know what I'm saying? Your body, your choice. Is your decision. You're the one carrying it. It's you. You feel me? So it's okay if you get an abortion. It's okay to, like married women get abortions. You know what I'm saying? Like they're married to their husband and they go get an abortion because they're like, we're not ready for that. Like not only slut hoe bitches get abortions, they get abortions too, but married women get abortions. No one's holding them accountable. You know what I mean? Your husband not holding them accountable. Like, listen, man, you get married to have babies. Now, if you don't want to have babies, man, your pullout game better be strong. Like David had a strong pullout game, no homo, right? He was married to his sister. She was disrespectful. He said, I can't never get that woman babies, and I won't.
I don't even think he slept with her, did he?
I don't know if that was said. You know what I'm saying? But what was said, she never had babies.
Children. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his duty. I'm sure.
He
just did like I ain't forget what you said. I ain't forget what you said about 3 years ago, bitch. You thought I forgot? You still the same too. So now
I gotta deal with
you. You my woman, but you not getting none of these babies.
Yeah, at all.
So now, let's get back on the abortion thing, man, because married women get abortions. You know, women who young little girls, man. You know, like Republicans, right? Yep. Republicans so-called don't believe in abortions, right?
Yep.
But when they 16-year-old granddaughter gets pregnant, you know they aborting the baby, right? Y'all know that, right?
Yeah,
it happens. They say
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It becomes a scandal. You know what I'm saying? Abortion. Oh, the water, my nigga. This nigga's on point. Abortion is such a common thing in America. It's so common. Murder is so common. You know what I'm saying? But to the woman, it's so unnatural.
If I could say something real quick, sir.
Yeah, 1 second. If I can finish this point. Like, I done heard some horror stories. Right? I know a sister particularly who done had 8 abortions. 8.
Yep, that's a lot.
Yeah. 8.
Her womb is a grave.
8. And guess what? She got about 8 kids.
Damn.
I'm just saying, it's out here. It's horrible. You know what I mean? And it starts from that white devil right there for sure. But I want to let Karazai say some Karazai. I want to go in on something.
The concept. I want to go back how you was bringing out King David and how he didn't get that woman no seed. And that's something that he kept from her.
Yeah.
I just want to say that shows you that it was valuable for a woman. It was valuable for a woman to have kids. She cared for that. That was something that meant something to her. It meant something to the family. Rather than in America now, it's like a kid is a hindrance to my life, or a kid is stopping me from being who I want to be. Back then, we have fell so low that we don't even consider children the blessing that they are, as we did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That the fact that King David was like, I'm not giving her no more babies, that hurt that woman, and he knew it was gonna hurt that woman, and it showed that the value of having children. And now that sisters getting these abortions and stuff like that, it's women out there that want to have babies and can't have babies. You see what I'm saying? You having babies and killing babies. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know it's cold.
And
no, go ahead, finish.
And like, you don't know, you could be birthing the next warrior into the world. You know what I'm saying? You can be birthing the next mighty priest into this world, and you just killing them off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The next great builder, the next great architect or something like that, and you the one that's killing off all our seed. Not only are the police shooting us down like the previous segment we was talking about, but you killing off our own seed as well.
But Karazai, Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Right. And not only like you brought out such a heavy point, the police is killing us. We first of all, we are aborting our babies. And then the leader of the organization, the Black Lives Matter, is homosexual.
Right.
We fucked up out here. Right?
That's perfectly put, sir.
You know, we are fucked up out here.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, you know, of course, what we do to each other and how we offend and harm each other. But you know, those things can get worked out with the right authority. But let me read this real quick, and I don't want to not to go off this abortion because we need to get into this for sure. But this is something I seen. I screenshot it. It said one day soon. I hope robbing, killing, assaulting, disrespecting, and shooting our own will be as deplorable in the hood as snitching. Like, motherfuckers always say, oh, you a rat, you a snitch, you a rat. I get it. You know what I mean? But when we gonna start looking at these other crimes, that's something that's, you know, so low. You know what I'm saying? When we start holding each other accountable. But now I get why we're like this. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be on no, you know, super, you know, come on, brother, type shit. You know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, man, we gotta hold ourselves accountable, like this sister did not do.
Man,
go ahead.
If I could, like, we should normalize, like, not having abortion. Like, it's normal for us to get abortions in the Black, Hispanic, Native Indian community. When, like, if that sister didn't want them children, give them up for adoption. You know what I mean? Give them an opportunity to live. You know what I mean? Like, what's crazy to me is you know, the man, right? The people that push stuff on TV, they're all about, it's my choice to, if I want to be in a dress, it's my choice if I want to be transgender, but children don't have choices to live.
Right. Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? So this place is so backwards. They call good evil and evil good. You understand what I'm saying? But they'll take the decision of a child's life from their hands. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is very, abortion is one of them topics that really get my blood boiling.
We about to get into it. We about to get
really
into
get
it.
my blood boiling.
It grinds my gears.
Because, like you brought out, the devil, the founder of Planned Parenthood, and I mean, you think about the name itself, Planned Parenthood. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to plan out parenthood.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
So she said, we don't want it to get out that we want to depopulate the Negro population. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. And the same people who get up and chant Black Lives Matter and want to loot every store in their city when a brother dies are the same people that are pro-abortion.
Yep.
It makes no damn sense.
Hey, Double One, if I could add to what you said, if you go watch the eugenics program, right, you can watch it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. On YouTube, they literally say they targeted Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women.
Yeah, absolutely.
It say that on the eugenics program thing, and then on top of that, can you get that quote, please?
Oh, which one, sir?
Any one of those is good.
Oh, kind of okay.
The large family one is the best one.
Kind of okay.
This is one of my ones I would go to in my abortion topic, right?
Kind of. So you want me to read it?
Yeah, if you could.
Kind of. This is Margaret. This is a quote, a direct quote from Margaret Sanger.
Can you break down who Margaret Sanger is real quick, Top One?
She's the founder of Planned Parenthood.
Mm-hmm. She's the founder. Not only is she the founder of Planned Parenthood,
Who she work with?
Yeah.
Who does she work with?
Okay.
Who in history? You know who she worked with, right?
I can't recall at this moment.
Go ahead,
She worked with Hitler.
Come on.
God damn, she worked with Hitler?
Yeah, a lot of people. See, this is the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like, people will have a moral compass, right? They say they'll think all about the Jews and the Holocaust and all that, all the evil destruction to them. But Margaret Sanger worked with Hitler on the eugenics program. She was a part of that process.
Read that thing.
So
it's a fact.
It's like what you saying is so heavy because we talking about good is evil and you know what I mean, evil is good. You know what I mean? Everything's backwards.
You can go get 1,000 of her quotes where she just blatantly talking about
straight like that.
But now, like, that's who she is because her whole thing was these motherfuckers they coming out the motherfucking woodwork.
Yeah,
all these little black
can't
babies,
stop them.
and then she was saying they can't even support them.
Yeah.
So now they pushed the agenda in their mind that you can't afford these babies.
And push the dad out the house.
And listen, why you think? Listen, Jeremiah Hyman always brings this up. Go look at the group of people in America who are college graduates and have the careers. Go look at them. You know who it is?
Black women.
Black women. You know why?
Because they ain't making babies.
Because they want black women to thrive in their careers and not build families.
Absolutely. They think
you feel
and that's that whole mindset. And black and Hispanic.
Damn.
They're number one. Like they have
black Hispanic women number 2.
Yeah, the most educated amongst amongst all of the races, black and Hispanic women.
This is a fact.
Like there's no in between. And they think, and then this the cold part. Then they turn around and make it seem as if they're smarter. You know what I mean? That's the game they play, like the propaganda. You know, you guys are smarter. You're the breadwinner. You're the head of the household. You know what I mean?
They take the power out your hands.
Yeah,
they
take the power out of your hand. They forced this on them, and then they accepted it, and then they turned around and turned on you.
Can I read this real quick?
Please, sir.
Let me read this right quick, and we're gonna stay on this because this is heavy, right? You feel me, Karatazar? Listen, I'm a damn it, where this shit at, Salakia?
Hey,
I got it.
Quick,
go ahead,
I just want to say, man, this is how much the ISUPK, us in here under Commander General Yohana, love our people. If you're a black sister, Hispanic sister, North American Indian sister, and you don't want your child, don't abort your child, have the child and give it to the ISUPK.
Give it to us.
We are dead serious. Right. Dead serious. If you don't want that son or that daughter, have the pregnancy, no problem. Turn that child into Commanding General Yohana.
All right. Hey, listen. Hey, that's so heavy. Shout out to Texas, man. Texas did that with the little baby, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel me? They went and got a little. They went and go get that baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't just talking. We living it. You feel me?
And imagine how much of a soldier he's gonna be now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the Lord, like we love our people so much that we want to make active change.
If I could, what would have happened if the midwives turned in Moses?
Come on.
You know what I mean? There would have been no book of Exodus.
Come on. Now, if you go look at man, that's one of the best non-abortion, non-killing baby stories in the Bible.
Man.
You feel me? But hold on, I don't want to get off the topic.
Go ahead, sir.
Let's get to that. Can we get to the precepts, right?
I got you, Wisdom of Solomon. I got precepts for you.
Come on, just hold this. Right.
You got a precept?
No, it's not precepts.
Oh,
you got a precept?
Yeah, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna start at verse 4. Whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft. Odious works of witchcraft.
Okay.
And wicked sacrifices.
Go ahead.
And also those merciless murderers of children.
This Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one. Damn, you went to the hitter already.
That's like Go ahead.
Man.
And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh.
Come on, man. That's who you go to. That's who you want. That's who you want to rule over you. The people who sacrifice children, man. You know what I'm saying? With the most odious is like it's like a disgusting and horrible act. You get what I mean? That's who you want to
unconsciousless.
Thank you. Unconsciousless act. Good grief. Listen, when you go look at abortion, and if anyone has actually went through the process of abortion or looked up the process of abortion,
man,
and the horror that these women live with, unless you're just a motherfucking unconscious beast as a woman.
Real talk,
but most women who had abortions, they never not think of they always think about it.
Like it, sir, if I may,
especially when they get old. God. And they thought about the babies they aborted, and they could have had
more kids.
You know what I'm saying?
And a bigger family.
Come on. So now, there's stories where they abort the baby, kill the baby. The baby's in the fucking trash can, crying.
Oh my gosh, that right there, that hurt. That's like that.
I mean,
that right there,
it has to be said.
I can't. Like I know it has.
Yeah.
That right there, I can't even stomach that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's women happens. I know too, Slaggy, sir.
No sweat.
There's women that I've talked to that they can't even hear the sound of a vacuum.
Yeah,
like they can't even hear the sound of a vacuum. You know what I mean? At certain times, because it reminds them.
It'll trigger something.
Yeah, it triggers something. And it's like, why? Like the fact that you can go through such a heinous act and then realize after the fact that you're traumatized and then still not say it's murder, but I have choice. We're in a place that we need to get the hell up out of, man.
It makes me understand why women go get high, why women will sell their bodies. Because when you're just destroyed, now you just don't want to be here. You're depressed. Yes. I absolutely get it, because who wants to, if you ever murdered somebody, you don't want to even. It's not a thing that you can live with.
No,
seriously, no. It's cats out here who kill people on the streets. They don't live a healthy life.
No, they're not sane.
So imagine you murder a baby. Not a man,
a child,
someone who didn't even had a chance to defend themselves.
So like your baby,
your baby, your baby,
man, your features, and
in the version of 6 months.
It was supposed to be the safest place for that child.
What's the latest they can get an abortion?
8 months.
Nah, hell no.
8 months. Serious? Absolutely.
That's 8 months.
8 months.
Good.
It looks like it.
There's preemies at 6 months.
I work in healthcare. I know, because I hear the health. Right. I hear the health stories. I hear the stories. And I'm not going to go in 8 months. Listen, Akim, this is how bad it is. You got girls in colleges right now. They go to college away from their parents, and they'll ask questions of, can I please hide this? Can I please get the paperwork sent just to me, although I'm on my parents' insurance, and I don't want them to find out that I had an abortion. And guess what, right? This is the coldest part. This is where the shit gets cold. There's a clause, right? Because it's a HIPAA violation. So you can't, and this is the coldest part. A father could be the head of that plan, and he can get a bill for $1,000. And he can call and be like, hey, man, I got a bill for $1,000. What this bill for? We can't tell you, but you have to pay it. And it is what it is. And if you don't pay it, it will go on collections and it'll mess up your credit.
Yeah.
So guess what that father's going to do? He's going to pay that. And he don't have no choice. And he can't get any details of it. He can't get any background from it other than it was some details for medical information in your household.
When did being a mother not become the greatest job on the face of the earth?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what
when did they take away the mother being the greatest job or the most important job on the face of the earth was to raise them children, not kill children? You feel me? Like I don't like the sisters, man. Yeah, like I blame them. But damn, I blame the white man.
Man, I blame them.
I blamed our oppressor for giving them the option in his kingdom to allow this to go on. We get how much? 350,000 a year?
350,000 abortions.
I feel like I ain't said that in a long time. We said that at every camp, right?
Man, let it be
350,000
and increasing.
Just black babies.
Then we go to Hispanic.
And then you can go to Hispanic.
And then we're roughly around about 250,000.
I remember.
Come on.
I remember sisters in like senior year. They
High
already
school?
had 3 or 4
Yep.
Hey,
by senior year.
hey, them sisters solid. Hey, you in senior in high school having 3 babies? You didn't get no abortion. They solid.
Yeah.
They solid. They kept all them babies.
No, I was talking
talking
about
about
women
abortions.
who did get abortion.
Oh goddamn! I said they
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
I know
no,
where
you
going
talking
with
about-
rewind.
you
No,
talking
there's
about-
women, no.
No, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about women who kept them. They
So
well
you said
off
they a senior in high school and had 3 or 4
Already
babies.
had 3.
Oh yeah, that's kind of normal.
by their.
I-
Yeah,
at
it was
least
like
2.
it was
At
like a
least 2.
normal thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least 2 for sure. But at the same time, you know, there's women in Africa poor as hell having all them babies with no welfare, no cachet,
No
food
electricity.
come on, no food stamps.
No,
just
no.
putting the baby on the
don't have
teat,
one,
bro,
yeah.
Yeah.
and having
Yeah,
it
if you
and,
can find
and
one,
feeding
open
them
it.
babies, and they skinny as hell, big heads and all.
Look.
And then what gets me is like you have women who get more. One abortion is, I mean, that's horrible. But you got women who get abortion after abortion after abortion,
Yeah,
and it's like, damn, what don't you get?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the problem is you. You know what I mean?
The sister said this though. She said, "I had a
Shoot.
Planned Parenthood right across my high school. I think every high school did.
Right?
Yeah.
No, damn.
No, real talk.
Damn.
My Planned Parenthood was right across the street from my high school,
Where
bro.
you think they got? Where you think the condoms came from?
I remember I used to be like, I got all these condoms.
Yeah, look in the bags and all that. Yeah, they used to have them in the brown
Oh,
bags.
Like that's on
Come
purpose.
on. Yeah, they did that because they knew sex was happening over there,
That's
and
on
they knew there was
purpose.
going to be some casualties in that regard.
If I could, it's a precept I want to bring out.
Pull it out, please.
And just like how back to the it's like not to throw nothing off, but back to the video how the sister wasn't taking accountability about having them babies and how she was saying it was affecting her life.
Yeah.
Basically, having them children was affecting her life. Like and kind of ties into the point I was bringing out how women don't value the role or the job of being a mother. We done failed from that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And,
for sure.
Deuteronomy 28:56.
Mm-hmm.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children that she shall bear, for she shall eat them. Oh, Slug it. That goes into the different one.
Can I break that down? You want to break it down? Go ahead.
To me, it's pretty self-explanatory, but basically, it's going to show how our sisters have turned into monsters. Our sisters have turned into which, like you said, like how the white man has turned into what the white man has wanted them to do, and that's being killing their own young for their own happiness.
But wait a
You know what I'm
minute.
saying?
Hold on.
Abortion's not murder.
Wait,
Nah, it's
can I
murder.
can I take that precept just a little further?
Sounds
Because that's an excellent precept, and I just want to make a point like this. Can you read it one more time, Mike? If you don't mind?
Concept Deuteronomy 28:56.
Because what you said was so correct, but I'm gonna bring it to right now's terms. Go ahead.
The tender and delicate woman among you, it's like in Deuteronomy 28:56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband
Go ahead.
of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear.
You know what? This is so cold, man. I think about this precept, and I think about, brothers and sisters today who have babies. You know what I mean? In a woman's simplicity, you know what I'm saying? And because of the pressures of, America and the pressures of, you know what I'm saying, having a career and having, just having things going for yourself. So for a woman to have to put herself on the back burner and raise her children, she starts to hate her husband because he can keep giving her babies, right? She starts to hate the kids she's around because she feel like these babies are holding her back from her career, from what she needs to get done in life, for her personal goals. When really, in reality, her personal goals is to make sure these babies have everything they need in life. You get what I'm saying? So like you start a woman in her, like I said, in her simplicity. That's why a woman needs a man to always remind her what her job is. You know what I'm saying? What she needs to do for this family at this time. So now the shit can always change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The shit can always change, but you gotta love them children with everything you got in you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially when they're young. They need you. You know what I'm saying? So now in a lot of ways, a woman will turn from doing what the Bible, what that says. Like she'll start to feel the evilness. You know what the evilness would do? There was a sister. Remember we read this story about the sister who had I think she had 8 kids or 7 kids, and she gave them all away. She's like, "Yep, they gone." Remember she was getting high and shit. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm free now. I do what I want." Remember that shit? That's the type of shit that happens. Or now what? Now her mother becomes the kid's mother. Yeah, because she dropping off at grandma's while she go have a good time. Or she got to go, do this and do that. The things that fulfill her life, not the kid's life. Man, listen, ain't nobody sacrificed more than a mother. You get what I'm saying? A father sacrifices, if he a priest, he gonna sacrifice for the nation. A mother sacrificed for her family. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what she needs to do in order for the brother to go do what he needs to do in the work. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now she has to understand that. And this what this precept is. It's a curse because this curse is saying, listen, she will start to hate that man, hate them children. But to escape the curses is to love your husband and for your husband to correct you. You know what I mean?
No, if I could, like back with that trailer with that we watched earlier with the sister that was like, I had 2 abortions, twins, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What she said because the dude left her. And I don't know the sister personally, but I will say that there are cases where women will have abortion without the man knowing.
Oh, for sure.
And either way you put it, it's very evil. Yeah. And you have women who would give anything to have a baby, so much so that they'll go adopt a child. But you have women who are so selfish and can care less about their own life. They don't care about their child's life. They'll make every excuse. The Bible says that the wicked findeth an excuse according to their will. You understand? I was this, I was that. He left me and he went that. Don't you understand that child, that baby, feels pain? That baby has to eat, and that when that baby's in you, it has to be nurtured. You understand? It feels pain. You see? But like I mentioned earlier, it's supposed to be the safest place, but the womb is the dangerous place on earth under Esau.
You done made the womb a tomb.
A graveyard.
Shout out Captain Cahan. I remember Captain Cahan used to say, you done made the womb a tomb. He used to say it in his old southern accent and shit. Man, that was hard. But now, if I could, what you said was so right. Now you look at this, right? I think about this. When a baby is birthed into this place, it's a fucking miracle. Come on. Because as soon as a woman gets pregnant and she lets one person know, that person goes, "Oh, how you gonna do that? You already got this X amount of kids. How you gonna do that? You don't have this money. Who's gonna? You're not. Damn, you're gonna put. So you're not gonna do this. Remember, you was talking about this goal you had. It's such a miracle that you even this done if you do that. Can you give me on before I knew you? Give me that in Jeremiah. So a baby being born is a miracle in itself.
Right. Yes.
Because every demon, even the demon that lives in you, is telling you to kill it, to abort it.
Yeah.
Every demon, even it goes to the brother. The brother goes, "God damn, I'm gonna do this, man. God, oh my God, oh shit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know what always reminds me, like if I have a baby, I'm like, "Well, shit." Man. Hey, you know what? Shit, I'm about to have a baby.
Yes,
because there's a demon that crawls in you. Like, God damn, nigga, like,
how we gonna do this?
It's a demon that crawls in you, but then you gotta man up and be like, oh, shit, I did that.
Shit,
that's shit. I did that. Salakia.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? And then Thawada. Because when you get your babies and you like, damn, you love the baby so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you love, like listen, I'll tell you something. You can love your baby so much you wish you never had them. I don't know if y'all even feel that.
Yeah.
Listen. You can love them so much that you wish you never had them. Because look, you can be like, damn, I brought you into the most.
I got you. I know. I got you. Now. I think I know exactly what you're saying.
I brought you into the hardest environment. And listen, I have my kids, and I be like, my kids were sick. So when your kids are sick, you like, oh my fucking God, my kids are sick. Like you just like so scared.
As a parent, you sit there.
You know what I'm saying?
All you want to do is protect.
You're so scared. You're like, fuck, this nigga's sick. Like he need to get healthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you start to feel like everything that they go through, you feel like to the 10th power. So you like, damn, man. It's not like you wish you never had them, but just more like you get too worried. You get too worrisome and sick. And you got to leave everything to the Lord.
Yeah, right. Your kids, you let your kids go to someone's house.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, I hope they over there doing my babies all right, man. You know what I mean? Your
I
mind go wrong places.
I keep it. For my rib, I be strong. She probably be scared, but I be scared to death. I be like, Lord, please, like heal my fucking babies. Like, God damn, I can't deal with it. I can't bear that.
He said, that's that. I'm strong, but sir, I don't know if I'm that strong.
But that's what I'm saying. So a person that aborts their baby, you know what I mean? Now imagine the way I just said, right? Now imagine you killed your baby. Can you imagine what they go through? They gotta live with knowing when they see a little 4-year-old baby and they aborted a baby 4 years ago, my baby would have been that big.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
1 year, 2 years ago.
My baby would have been that big. Oh, and then because 4 years ago you was a dumbass. Mm-hmm. So now you're a little more mature. You like, damn, I could have had that son. Then you wonder why some women love kids so much. Like, damn, why you love my kids so much? Not knowing I had 5 abortions. You feel what I'm saying? I had five. I could have had 5 babies myself, surrounding me and loving me, but I decided to abort them.
This is where shit get cold. You want to say something?
Concept if I could, because the BS ass propaganda that Esau be putting out there. Like y'all don't know if y'all remember it was big. Like they had the Octomom and the
Octomom with
the other one that had like 10 kids, and like people supported them. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't got a house, they got a TV show, they didn't got all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. But when a black woman has 8 kids, or they put and I get it, you know, we stress about it a little bit, like how you were saying, like, damn, I'm having a kid, but then Tharada, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm having a kid. We own up to the fact. But like, you know, and due to our environment, we don't, you know, some niggas is going through it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we had those kids. But like they promote, my point is that they promote white families to, you know, have those babies, have those kids. It's good to have a big family. We're here for you. You have the community behind you. We'll give you a TV show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the sister that got 8 kids, that's bad. You should have never had them kids. You should have did this.
They frown upon it.
You see what I'm saying? And Esau promotes that propaganda to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Promotes the white family to have as much kids as possible, but it's a burden. It's wrong for you to have kids at all. You know what I'm saying?
And what you said was so sick. It's so sick that, like, I remember this show on, I forget what this show on. It was like they had 18 kids. Mm-hmm. And then like one of the oldest kids was like molesting one of the younger kids. And they had to get off the TV.
If I could.
You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know it was like 18 and counting or 17 and counting.
17 and counting.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They started molesting the little sisters or little brothers or something like that. And they was like, man, y'all gotta go. This shit
can't have this on television.
Yeah, but now. What the? But like what Karazazar said, they promote that shit. You know why Karazazar they promote it? Because it's a fucking miracle that they got that many babies. Because white man seed don't work like that.
No, real talk. This is Salakia.
You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
The Bible says they are smaller than nations. Salakia.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what I mean.
Go ahead.
Judah. But real talk. What you said is so heavy. But like a lot of people don't understand. There's two things about this. Like Karazazar saying, like, you know, they promote the white people, you know what I mean, or the oppressors and all these other nations to, you know, have children. But they really they struggle having children. Infertility is a real big deal. Yeah. That's why they make infertility expensive, situation because they're trying to see if they can create, babies in the labs. They having people being surrogates because they can't hold a child in their womb because the Lord cursed them to even hold a child. But this is the cold part that that boggles me. You know what I mean? All these women get these abortions, right? When you get pregnant, your body starts to secrete hormones to prepare you to have a child. And then when you're preparing to have a child, you terminate that pregnancy. That's what they call it, a termination. Mm-hmm. You terminate it. Now your body is forced to fight off all those hormones that we're trying to create, milk for the baby that's going to come, to widen your womb, to be able to stretch out in certain areas. And you wonder why so many women in the Black and Hispanic community now suffer from cancer.
Breast cancer.
Because that's what happens. When you get abortions, you heighten your cancer rate. Because your body, and the multiple times that you do it, you wonder why you can't have children. It's not you destroyed your entire womb. You're dealing with all these type of cysts. You're dealing with all these type of, abnormal menstrual cycles. You're dealing with all these things because you have created your body to be destructive. Because it's not natural to kill what's meant to grow inside of you.
And then the breast milk is hardening in your
and it causes lumps. And you wonder why you go to these gynecologists and they give you mammograms and you crying, trying to figure out, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. And you did this to yourself.
Hey, we just look like this, man. We smart though.
Man, look. It's like, I mean,
if I may,
please.
Like, if you look at the numbers, Black, Hispanic, Native Indian community, if you look at the numbers within our gates, right? Mm-hmm. That's a biblical term. Within our city, abortion, the number statistically is through the roof.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the number of children molested, it's through the roof. Mm-hmm. Children being kidnapped, it's through the roof. Abduction, like children are damn near an endangered species.
Damn.
Children, protect the children, man. Like when I'm at the park, I got my babies with me, my little ones with me. I'm on them like a hawk. Yeah. I know where they're at the whole time. The whole time, because the world has produced, under Esau's authority and rulership, he has produced sickos. Right. Like the world is full of sickos. And if you have children, man, protect your children, man, because they're being aborted, they're being abducted, there'll be child sex trafficking. People looking to kidnap kids. Nigga, are you serious?
But look,
like first graders, second graders. I gotta walk. Like this world is so demonic.
Yo,
this world is so demonic. Where they will make every excuse in the book and look for every way to justify murdering a harmless baby. Right. You sick bastard. That's why Christ is gonna come back, man.
Look, and check this out.
That's why Christ is gonna come back. I pray for it.
You're so right about that. And look, they're so sick, Dabawan, right? They passed that law, Senate Bill SB-145, where now they're letting these predators and sex offenders get off, and they're now considering from the age of 12 with a 12-year-old. That's consensual sex.
That's what the Bible says in Revelation, if I may, sir.
Please.
Her sins have reached into heaven. Like Christ said, the destruction is going to be like no other destruction. You know why? Because the wickedness is like no other wickedness.
You damn right.
You understand? Damn right. This place is going to go up in smoke, and rightfully so, man.
You thought Babylon was bad. You thought Sodom and Gomorrah was bad.
Oh, Sodom, man, listen.
I got a precept if I could. Because stop on talking about how he said, keep them babies, man, have them babies. Psalms 127:3. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth.
Man, listen, listen, man. And the Bible talks about having like a arrow is like having many sons. Or somewhere quiver, right?
That's the next verse.
Oh, so like, go ahead.
Happy is the man that has his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
Real quick, Quan, if I could, don't the Bible say be fruitful and multiply?
Damn right it does.
It don't say it don't say have sex and then murder.
Nope.
It says be fruitful and multiply.
You know what I mean?
The main people that be getting abortions are Christian.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Christians are homosexual.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like they are not only gay, but they are murdering like a motherfucker.
real talk.
Go ahead, Quan.
What I was gonna say so heavy about that precept, like you want to think, like, can you read the first part of it again, Baba Shaw? Like, what it's saying. Go ahead, read it. You got it?
Psalms 127:3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward.
Man, that's a reward. Like that reward, he gonna get into that. Go ahead.
As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man.
As arrows in the hands of a mighty man. Because what is a mighty man with arrows gonna do? He's gonna be able to protect, you know what I mean, certain things. Go ahead.
So are children of the youth.
So imagine, right? That reward is having these children. Because if you have more than one son, you got 5 sons, and then your son's 5 sons have 10 sons, and then your 10 sons have 20 sons. You eventually will have a army. You will have a family, a bloodline, a protection. You know what I mean? As he can protect himself with them arrows, that's what your children can become for you. You could really make a lot of moves if you really, you know what I'm saying, take the Lord serious and realize what he is providing you. Children are a reward to you. You know what I mean? They're not to be something to take lightly. Like, we bring this out because when we up here in the truth, brothers understand this very clearly. We hate the fact that you're murdering our future. We hate the fact that you're murdering our lineage. You know what I mean? Like, think about how Christ, like you so-called brothers and sisters out here that love Christ so much. Y'all love Jesus Christ. Y'all preach it all the time. But like Cap was bringing out earlier, man, it's a terrible thing to be in a womb. What do you think? Why do you think Joseph had to hide Mary? Because it was looked at as a shameful thing. When it's not a shameful thing to have children, man. It's not a shameful thing to struggle. Man, with struggle comes reward.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you get something easy, you don't appreciate it. It's like me giving you $1,000. You could get $1,000 and blow it and not really care about it. But if you had to work for that $1,000, you're going to think about how you spend it, how you deal with it, how you address it. But y'all don't want to understand that, man. It's the same thing with a child, man. You put in the work to watch him grow and become better than you.
Right.
That's all I say on this. Want
to say something?
Look at Matthew, the 2nd chapter. Herod, if I may, was an Edomite who had authority over Israelites in Israel. And there were brothers who were aware of the prophecies in the Bible concerning the birth of a child who prophetically would become or be the Messiah of Israel, the Mashiach, or the Christ. Herod wanted to kill that child, man. That child grew up to healing people, healing the blind, giving the blind their sight. You understand? Healing the sick of their sicknesses. You see, walking on water, building brothers up, building brothers' faith. We're talking 2,000 years ago. His what he taught is relevant throughout all generations, even to this very day. Imagine if Mary was selfish and was like, I can't do this, Joseph. I can't do all this fleeing to Egypt, Joseph. I got things I want to do, Joseph.
I got my life to live.
Right. Like, what if she was that selfish? Because that's what you are when you get abortions, man. You're selfish. And really, if I could, it'd be the last thing I say on this. It all comes down to how much one or two things. Abortion comes down to how much you hate yourself and how much you hate God.
Right.
Because when you get an abortion, you are telling God, I hate you. Facts. You hate the Most High. There's no getting away, and you hate yourself, man. And you ain't got no faith. That's all I gotta say. I cancel abortion, damn it.
Right.
Cancel abortion. You want to cancel? You don't want to allow me to get my son circumcised. He got to make the decision at a young age, right? That's what they going for now. They're trying to make that a law where you can't.
I ain't gonna be able to prove that.
But you can murder children. Man, please, man.
Right.
Next time somebody asks me about, what I believe, I'm asking, do you believe it's okay to have abortions? Don't question if I'm in a cult and I'm crazy and you got how many abortions are under your belt?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like people have to understand this one thing, man. In ISUPK under Commander Junior Hanna, we serve God for real.
Yeah, I'm right.
The real way. You understand? And we're pro-life and you're pro-death, man.
Fact. They argue about they want to get high, but kill babies.
Man.
They mad at us because you say you can't smoke weed. But they okay with killing babies.
Right.
Damn, you can't get a weed for lives?
Man.
Right.
Give up the weed so more lives can live. No sweat. I'm gonna get onto this DMX.
Oh,
So go, Kratz. You want to say
I
something?
have one more preset
Nah, go
if
ahead.
I could on this abortion topic. And Isaiah 49 and 15.
Lobster. Man, what the fuck you doing here, man? He came with a bottle too. Well, we go another hour.
Let's get
Oh,
there.
and it's in there, yo. Oh man, hey,
That was like I was
for
playing.
real, hey. For real.
I'm the
Nah,
designated driver.
I got some right here. Oh yeah, I ain't driving.
Yeah, he good.
Oh wait, you going up there?
Nah.
Damn, I said it on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pour me some of this. I gotta finish this John first.
Yeah.
Not concert. I want to pull
Go
this
ahead,
precept up.
Karasa.
Isaiah 49 and 15.
This nigga, hey, shout out Lahab, man. He came through, man. He always come through. Go ahead, Salakia, one more time.
That's brother.
One more Salakia, my bad.
Isaiah 49 and 15. Can a
Go on,
woman
man.
forget her suckling child?
Man,
That's
hold on. Say that again. This is one of the best ones, man. Go ahead,
Isaiah 49 and 15. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, that they may forget. Yet will I not forget thee.
Come on, man. Listen. Salakia, my bad. Go ahead.
And I think this is a perfect preset. We about to roll out on this topic. I think this is a perfect preset. Because a sister, you might try to, have your own abortion and try to put out your mind.
Real shit.
You might try to abortion like, man, okay, that was in the past. I'm moving forward now, new life, new whatever the hell they say.
Yeah.
And the Lord ain't forget that.
Man.
The Lord ain't forget that blood is still on your hands.
Can I add to that though?
Come on, sorry.
If you was done, so if you
Come on,
had-
sorry, I'm done.
But like, it's so crazy because naturally, that's why we talk about naturally. Like, can a woman really forget that abortion she had? She might try to suppress it or bury it deep down in her. You feel me? But really, it's always gonna be on the top of her mind. You know what I'm saying? Just like any murderer who kills somebody. You feel me? Like you always gonna think about it, man. Like listen, you can die to that. I get it. It's fine, but it's something that just might bother you. Might always be there. Shit, you like imagine hearing a baby cry. You know what I'm saying? You hearing a baby cry, or you just
Hearing
seeing
your baby cry.
yeah, or like it's some women who have miscarriages in like the first month.
Right, and that's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, right? Like, but I ain't about to cry about that. Like, I ain't about to cry about a miscarriage in a month, or I ain't about to cry about a miscarriage, period, because it's like, shit, man, that's the Lord didn't want that to happen. You feel me? And that's, I live with that.
It's in the hands.
I live with that. But if you take it,
Take matters in your own hands.
yeah, if you take that shit, wow, man, now we got a fucking problem.
Yeah, we got a fucking problem.
Can you pull that preset for me, Crosses out where it says the beasts draw out their breasts?
Yeah, that's in Lamentations.
Lamentations.
Every great man of the Lord began as a child, man.
Oh yeah.
Man. And
But
if-
first of all, every great man of the Lord began in the Lord's mind.
Yeah.
The Lord.
Damn.
Like, that's a fact. Hey,
Damn.
you didn't be not only a child. You can
Damn.
pull the precept Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
right?
1:5.
Yeah,
Yep.
pull it real quick.
Damn.
You began in the Lord's mind. Remember we talked about this today in class, right? What your calling, right? The calling of a priest. What is the calling again? I score.
profession that the Most High chooses you to be.
The Lord chooses your profession. That's a calling. The Lord chose you to be a priest of God. It's your job to make the job He gave you worthy enough to be given to you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? To fulfill it. So now, when you think about abortion, the brother that brought it out earlier, you abortion a mighty priest. You aborting a sister. Like, hey, maybe, but the Lord knows who His priest gonna be. Because the Lord, listen, the Lord would take them babies from them sisters horrible decisions, so He can bring forth a priest that's gonna talk about them babies. You feel what I'm saying? Them babies ain't forgotten.
Nah.
Them babies is not forgotten. Them babies is spoken about. You feel what I'm saying? They are spoken about. Go ahead, Art.
So like I said, I was gonna say a perfect example is that one baby from in Texas.
Oh yeah,
we brought that out.
Oh,
Yeah. We brought that out. You got that?
Kind.
You got the other one?
Concept.
The water.
Jeremiah 1:4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly.
You understand that, right? That's when I said you begin the Lord. Go ahead.
It's the first four words. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
You understand? Like this is not only a abortion precept, this is a reincarnation precept.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This talks about how the Lord knew who you were.
Right.
He knew you, and He brought to bring you forth back into the earth. You know what I'm saying? He knew who He was pushing out this sister
At this time.
from this brother at this time for this reason. You feel what I'm saying?
And
like if you go ahead.
I was gonna say, who the fuck are we to destroy that?
Not only that, who the fuck are we not to fulfill what He put you in the earth?
Yeah,
for?
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why He put Ronald Reagan into the earth at that time. There's a reason why He put Donald Trump in the earth at this time. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason for everyone being here. It's a reason why He put mass shooters on the earth for this reason. You know what I'm saying? But He also pushed His priests in the earth at this time for the end.
Oh, if I could, sir, I had a precept for you.
Go ahead.
Based on what you just said, Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for Himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Come on. You know what I mean? We not playing about this like
At all.
Like I was like
That was a hell of a precept.
When I talked about earlier, when we do this shit as a profession, this is we take this shit dead serious.
Man,
this is my job. I have a slave, but this is my job.
facts.
Y'all understand that, right? That's why I never say, I gotta go to my job.
Yeah, no.
I gotta go to my slave.
Yeah.
I gotta go make this slavery. You know what I mean? But my job, oh, it's right here.
It's like we punched the clock right now.
Yeah. I ain't never clocked out.
But you know what I'm saying? But
I clocked in.
yeah.
I ain't never clocked out. You feel me?
When you clock in, sir?
Huh?
When you clock in?
What year?
No, when? You got that Hebrew name.
Oh,
Ut on that all black.
You was in the class?
Nah.
Oh, we talked about that earlier. That's funny.
Oh, okay.
You in the spirit.
You know?
Then I asked something like this. I was like, when you change? That's funny as hell. I was like, what year, nigga? I ain't got to do all that.
So I get.
But can you get back to Jeremiah?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee.
Whoa. It's Rewind that. Before he what?
So like and before thou camest,
before he formed you in the belly.
What kind? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
What?
I sanctified thee.
Before you came out of the womb, He cleansed you and He sanctified you to be a. Go ahead.
And I ordained thee.
And I ordained you. Go ahead.
A prophet unto the nations.
You understand? Listen. Now, let's stop. Fuck all this, right? I gotta need the mic. It's like, but you think about what is my purpose in life. You're living your whole purpose. Man. You're living your calling. You ain't here on earth for no other reason but to be a prophet of God.
That's it.
So when we think about the spirit of abortion and the evilness that comes with abortion, yeah, it happens. And that's a crime against the Lord. And we here to speak upon that crime for sure. But don't ever diminish who you are on the face of the earth and what you bring forth and do for the Lord. You work for God. You get what I'm saying? You work for God. That is your profession in life. The Lord knew you was a priest before he even formed you.
Because he sanctioned it.
Because he said, now I'm pushing the priest out. I'm pushing the priest out. I'm pushing the priest out here, there, and there. You feel me? Some brothers are just brothers.
Yeah.
Some sisters are just sisters. And some sisters marry priests.
Man.
Yeah.
If I could, sir, personal story. I don't know if my mom watching or not. My mom was on the verge of getting one. My mom said everybody was pressuring her to get an abortion.
What about you?
Kinda.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure all of us.
Right. But I just never really thought about that till like right now. Like I remember her telling me like, man, everybody was like pressuring me to get an abortion. Shout out to moms for not getting that abortion.
Hey, shout out. Listen, my mom told me. I ain't even gonna bring that shit up. It's all good. She was like,
I'm just that shit heavy, man. Like
no, but listen though.
It's funny how brothers had the same story.
Listen, you black, right?
Right.
You feel me? You Hispanic, right? Like that's our life, man. That's why I said earlier. It's a fucking miracle you here now. Because everyone is going to tell a pregnant woman when she's 35 she should get an abortion.
Yeah.
When she's 15, they tell her she should get an abortion. When she's 35, they tell her the same thing.
And then
they don't change.
And then at 40, she trying to have a baby and wonder why it don't work.
Come on, man. And no, at 40, she realized all the abortions she had and listened to them dumb motherfuckers left her lonely. Without children and without a man.
Not even that.
Trying to give that box up to somebody, but no one gonna take it.
And nobody want it. And it looks like it's such a man. It's sad that y'all go and have abortions. Y'all chase careers. You get successful in the white man's world to then go home to nothing. You go get successful. You go say, I gotta go get a good job. I gotta go build up myself in the white man in the oppressor's world and get myself to a certain level. Then I want to have a family. But by the time you go and want to have a family, you're washed. You're done away with. Nobody wants you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think at that time that some brother's gonna really want the 45-year-old when he can have a 20-year-old? It's not gonna work. You let yourself dwindle away because of the concept of the way the world works because you wanted to feel important, but you forgot being a mother is important.
Let me tell you something, man. When you 40 years old as a woman and you got no children, I'm gonna look at you strange. Hey, why nobody trust that box?
Hey, you know who said that? Hey,
why nobody no one want a baby with you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your vagina? like no one wants to. Okay,
like,
all right.
You 40 with no kids?
Yeah, like
something wrong with that box. Ain't it? Something wrong with you.
Yeah,
no, real talk.
That box ain't babyable.
Yeah, and look, and the cool part is this, right? They think this is how perfect the Lord is, right? They think that they can wait that long to have a child. Okay. And even science and doctors and healthcare workers tell you, as you get older, it becomes more of a high-risk pregnancy.
Yeah.
You can lose a child. You can't have children at a certain time. So you waste your youth. You waste your time to be strong.
You waste your youth on them abortions.
You know what I'm saying? You waste your youth on the abortions for a job? For some money? For your like we really got to get back to the basics. You know what I mean? Like that makes no sense. Suwap, you want to say something?
Yeah, just talking about the abortion thing. You know, when I was younger, I was one of those weak ass cowards that I had forced two women to get abortions.
Wait, hold on. Suwap, you ain't never had no women get an abortion.
I pressured them.
No. Yeah, you not hearing me.
But
you never told no woman to get an abortion.
Because who are you? Are you the brother that you were in the world? Or who are you now? So who are you? Did you making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you ain't never did shit. You been in the truth. That's all I know, right? And since the truth, if you told a woman, how do you feel about abortions being in the truth?
I can't do it in the truth. I won't do it.
There you go.
So, because you've never done it in the truth. You've never done it. That's the point.
You died. That old man died. You know what I'm saying? Every time I started thinking about the things I did, I never did it. I start to remember, oh yeah, I never did that. It's like a sister, right? A sister might come into the school, and she would get her Hebrew name and all that, and she start to tell a story about how she got molested when she was 12. And I say, you ain't never got molested. What you talking about? That old person, yeah, that 12-year-old got molested, but you a whole new person. You ain't never got molested. That ain't never happened to you. That shit dead. Brother, same thing. I used to be this in the world. You ain't. I mean, I got 6 bodies. You ain't killed nobody. I don't care how hard you think you was in the world. You a whole new man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit dead. Like you gotta understand when you come into the truth, man, you become a new creature. Oh, that shit dead.
And that's so fact, sir. Like that's why it's so heavy.
You know what I'm saying? That's why.
That's why it's so heavy. Like when you think about what Christ had to go through. Like when we talk about Christ walked as a man, like Thabwan was bringing out in Matthew the 2nd chapter, he had to go through the struggle of being in a mother's womb, and his mother was being pressured and all of that just to get here. You know what I mean? And then you think about us in the world having to go through the pressure. That's why the renewing of your mind is such a heavy understanding of it. Because once you renew your mind and understand this business, and you understand how things are supposed to be done, and you truly change and not be a hypocrite about it, the things that you did former no longer matter. That's called being what? Baptized.
Okay.
Being cleansed. Every brother in here is clean, because why we talk about this so heavily is because we can't stand the fucking madness. We can't stand, like, I'm boiling over there. You know what I mean? Karatazar boiling over there. We know Cat pissed off. He angry all the time. You know what I mean? He smiled every once in a while ever since he got lost the goals. You know what I mean? It's like it. But
nigga wine tastes hella good.
But what I'm saying though is we really have to realize the thought process of how we move and how we go about things. If it's not of the Lord, it is going to lead you to a grave. The same grave you keep putting them children in, man. You know what I mean? It's going to happen, and it's sad, man.
If I could, that's the beautiful thing of the truth. That's the beautiful part of the truth. Like Christ died. I don't know if you know, but Christ was a real person that actually existed, and he actually suffered for your actual sins and your actual selfishness. Like you have the opportunity to change and have none of the things that you used to do, you know what I mean, be on your slate. You get a clean slate, a clear conscience of everything you've done wicked and evil. You've had how many abortions? 0. How many times have you committed adultery? None. You're a virgin. You understand? And that's the beautiful part of being in the truth, man. And Barakatah Yahweh Yahushai for giving us that chance, because he didn't have to.
That opportunity is so great for us, man. And we got to seize the moment. But not only do we got to seize the moment, we got to seize the moments. You know what I'm saying? And it's so, you know what I mean? It's easy to say we're here, but the thing is to do the things that keep us here. You know what I mean? Like those things are important. Those things matter. The focusness, the discipline, you know what I'm saying? The things that keep us in line. That's why I gotta look at my brothers all the time and be like, man, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Are we keeping each other here? Are we loving each other?
Yep.
If we're not loving each other, we will never get the kingdom of heaven.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the moment you start to feel ill against another brother, we're not gonna get the kingdom of heaven. You're making Christ's return longer instead of shorter. But the times you love your brother, man, is the times the Lord realizes, okay, they get it. You know what I mean? Can you pull that precept over real quick, Crosses, so we can move on? Yeah. Or we too wild on that? You want to get on this DMX real quick?
It's up to you, sir. What you want to do?
I think we should get on the DMX for a little quick time before we roll out.
Yeah, Con, what's up with DMX? What you doing?
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hey, DMX, that's a cold story, man. Like for him to die like that. I thought he won that versus battle too, by the way. Y'all was talking about Snoop. But I thought he won it. You said Snoop, he said Snoop.
Yeah,
that ain't changed. Huh?
Yeah, no.
That ain't not changed. I didn't hear it.
He died and had to change the heart.
Yeah, it's like, no, DMX was always that nigga, man.
Nah.
Good.
It had more substance than anything Snoop ever done.
Okay. No, well, no, but no, they had a. Did you see the
I'm
battle?
not talking.
Oh, okay.
I admit for the
Yeah, me too. I felt like he won that shit.
Listen,
And I'm from the West Coast.
He's more of a sub. They're two different style rappers.
Okay, and that's why he won.
No. What are you
Like,
talking
real life.
about?
Snoop should have won against
Snoop, man. What?
somebody else.
Snoop,
Fabulous. That'd have been better.
Snoop is the dog.
Yeah, come on,
Before
man.
DMX.
Wait, whoa.
Real. Say it again.
Snoop is the dog.
He is,
Snoop
come
is a
on.
bigger dog than DMX.
Yes.
Facts. He was the first
He
one.
was, man.
Did Snoop ever bark on the track?
He didn't
His
have
name
to.
is Snoop Dogg.
No, you know DMX, but you know DMX barks on track.
Yeah.
When the last time DMX in a music video transformed to a Rottweiler
Or a Doberman?
He's done it.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know.
Listen,
I feel like he should have
into a damn
It
dog.
seemed like he should have, though.
yeah.
But no, Snoop looked like a what's that skinny dog?
Doberman
But yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, no.
He literally looked like
Okay,
that.
no, but I'm saying I'm not worried about the dog thing. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But I am gonna say, that he won the verses. But DMX is a fucking dog
For
Like-
sure.
but probably not Snoop
Like,
Dogg.
if I may, DMX got listen, like that whole term. People need to give you your roses while you here. Like people didn't consider DMX his real ability. Like he was nice.
Wait, hold on. My top 3 New York niggas was DMX, Jadakiss, and Fab. I
But
always
no,
said that
no.
shit. I always said that shit.
You said so. Jay-Z's not in
Jadakiss,
that?
Fab. No, I said Jadakiss, Fab, and DMX.
I don't know about Fab. Fab got bars.
No, but I
he's-
fuck with Fab. But that's
I
just
do.
my opinion, though.
yeah, I'm an Uncle Murder fan, but that's a whole nother conversation. But
Then no one knows who.
yeah, I know. I'm a real. I'm real.
So why
listening
am I
to
know?
music.
He's a battle rapper, right?
Huh?
I know he was killing off everybody.
Who, DMX?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Nah,
Cannabis and shit. I remember that.
He was killing off everybody.
He killed Jay-Z in that.
But hold on. But this is the point, though. I ain't here to talk about his
He's
accolades,
like,
right?
I got you.
I'm here to talk about the addiction. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
here to talk about the drugs and what kills us. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's what I'm here to talk about because, you know, brothers who get high, you know what I'm saying, or who pop pills, you know what I mean, they don't believe that their addiction is something like what DMX had. You know, DMX was a crack addict. You feel me? And he was a crack addict, and you know what I mean, and it ruined his life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what his life was. But if you really want to talk about addiction, you can be addicted to crack, weed, give me some more.
Meth,
Perks,
pills,
lean, like
Yeah, cigarettes.
Listen, them things kill you, man. Like to my brothers out there, man, who do drugs, man, like real life shit, man. You gonna find yourself in the what they call it, not in the jam. That's a jail. What they call it, infirmary.
Yeah,
fucking with them drugs, man.
Nah, real talk.
And
Somebody gonna be
addiction.
doing an autopsy on you.
Listen, well, this is one of my favorite topics in life is addiction because I battled addiction. Well, you know what I mean. I battled addiction and not no drug. I ain't no fucking crackhead, nigga. But I done battled addiction before, and addiction is a serious thing, man.
Mhm.
It's a repetitive thing that your body just gets used to, and when you get used to something, you have to break it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to break it.
That's why they call it when you trying to what they call it when you I know what you're talking about.
Breaking a habit?
No, it's fucking called
Withdrawals.
Withdrawals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Withdrawals is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's like you going against the grain, sir.
yeah.
breaking, like you breaking in cold sweats.
Let me get 1 Corinthians 6:20. 1 Corinthians 6:20. No, you really will.
If I could too, sir, like, because I didn't let go. I didn't have addiction too, right? Like marijuana.
Well, we all had an addiction, seriously. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
marijuana gives you what word did you just use?
Withdrawals. Yeah.
Weed gives you withdrawals.
I know.
You don't eat. You lose weight. You're stressed out. Imagine crack. Imagine heroin.
Well, I mean, weed is pretty horrible. Like, 'cause you don't realize the effects of weed until you have to stop smoking weed.
Yeah.
Because you're an addict.
If I
You're like, weed is nothing. I can stop smoking. Okay, stop. Stop smoking then.
If I may though, right? Oh, you want to say something?
If I could, I was gonna say that the word that they used, at least the word that we used, was you were fiending for it.
You fiending.
Man.
You ever seen somebody get moody?
Yeah.
Like they ain't smoked all day, fucking mad all the time.
And all of a sudden they
Now
come.
you like the fuck, like, hey, what's wrong with him? Nah, he ain't smoked yet.
Pull a blunt out. It's like a Snickers bar. Like,
Man, now it's all good. You feel what I'm saying, Oscar Ward? Now the weed is like, cause and you be like, nigga, I was just hungry, and nigga, I ain't had no weed all day, and now I can eat now because that's how much of an addict you are.
Nah.
You can't even eat until you high.
If I
The weed activates your hunger.
That's facts. If I may, a lot of brothers don't understand. Like, a lot of us have family members, right, that grew up in the 80s and sold drugs, or they did hard cocaine and heroin in the 80s. I got a lot of uncles or cousins that I call uncles because of the age difference, and that's how I grew up relating to them. And a lot of them won't smoke the weed. They're in the world. They wouldn't smoke the weed that brothers call loud and stuff like that because it would make them paranoid. It would give them the same feeling that it was when they were getting high off regular dope. See, a lot of people don't realize, they think they smoking loud. Like the weed that you smoke nowadays, you call loud, is not regular weed back 20 years ago.
That shit
It's
crack.
modified now. So when we tell you you're addicted to something like that, when we call you a weed head and we say it's no different than crack and heroin, we're telling you this because it's the truth. Because the like, even you can go online. I laughed at this because everybody knows Snoop Dogg loves to smoke weed, right? Even Snoop Dogg, they got some shit called Sunrise and Moon Rock. It's pure.
They've been having Moon Rock.
Yeah,
but that's a
it's
difference.
pure THC, right? Yeah. Even Snoop Dogg was like, "Oh, I won't smoke that. I can't smoke that. It's damn near crackish to me." Because he even understands there's getting high and then there's just getting blowed to a whole different amount. And I'm saying that to say, like, y'all don't get that. Even like it's in front of you, but you fail to want to accept it. It's because you love that drug.
There's no bigger
Go ahead.
There's no bigger pothead than Snoop Dogg.
Man,
Snoop Dogg started went into a whole religion to get more high.
Right? Yeah. And for him to say that, so you know what I mean? Like, you gotta think, if Snoop Dogg saying it, well, damn, something got to be wrong with this stuff that I'm putting in my body. Please.
I think what you're talking about, you gotta use a torch.
Yeah, you gotta light it.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a wax.
Yeah, it's like a wax. Yeah,
you act like y'all didn't know what it was. Yeah, right there. Yeah, but what you said, sir. I don't know what that is.
But yeah, like think about it. You go ahead, please.
They just came out with some THC, right?
Mm-hmm.
To where it looks like cocaine. It's white.
I seen it.
Like white rock.
Yeah.
I thought. Is that what you were talking
about? That's one of the forms.
You seen it on Facebook, right? The brother posted it up.
Yeah.
White. That shit was, that motherfucker was fucking crack. It's hard rock.
Yeah. And now think, right? Now there's gonna be so many people go, man, I can't wait to hit that shit. I wonder how high I can get on this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
They don't know it's coke in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the cold part. Like, these drugs, they pacify you. And it really makes you weak.
No, seriously. You got that precept out? 1 Corinthians 6 and 20.
I have. It's like 1 Corinthians 6 and 7. You said
6 and 20. Okay.
I got you covered right now. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. For ye are bought with a price.
Go ahead.
Therefore, glorify the Most High in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
You understand? You gotta go. You said this. I'm gonna go destroy my body, but the Lord said that's not your body.
Right.
You understand? Right. That body that you have belongs to the Lord. Them lungs that you have, but like motherfuckers say, "Oh, now you ain't gonna get cancer smoking weed." Let me help you, stupid. Because any type of smoke that enters your lungs,
let me help you, stupid,
is bad for your health.
God.
And you can blacken your lungs or get cancer by any type of smoke in your lungs because it's activated heat in that shit. So you're tripping thinking, oh no, but they give weed to cancer patients. Yeah, because they about to die. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They give weed to cancer patients because they need the weed to eat, brother. What do you need the weed for?
That's medication. It's different. And they're not even supposed to smoke it.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what the hell? What do you need the weed for? That's my question.
Because you want to feel good.
Oh, my joints. Nigga, you're 27.
Right. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
God, that's fact.
Like you're making up excuses to go get the weed because you're a drug addict.
They say weed is the gateway to drugs, but weed is a drug.
I remember being in 8th grade. They said weed is a gateway drug. No, weed, yeah, for sure. Because when I did weed, I did ecstasy, coke. I did all that shit because it's a gateway drug. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when I say I, not me. Because that didn't happen. Remember? We talked this one. I was just sitting there like, yeah. But you get what I'm saying, though, right? You get that gateway drug is a real thing. But now weed is like neck and neck with crack. I don't give a fuck.
On the same level.
Because it's not like the crack will make you that addicted, like the weed will make you that addictive like crack will, but it can destroy you like crack would in this aspect. You are not the same person when you don't have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel me? And that's what a crackhead does.
I got a precept.
A crackhead will rob your whole neighborhood to get high, and then rob it again.
Crack is
shit. Different, bro. The crack is different. I ain't gonna lie. But go ahead.
I got a precept if you're on mine. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against a evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
Okay.
Meaning what? Because you don't die immediately from smoking weed. You don't get that cancer. You don't, you don't lose whatever job, whatever immediately. You think you could just keep doing what you do. It's just what we do. You know what I mean? Everything is going to catch up to you.
Okay.
Don't think that the Lord doesn't see what you're doing. Don't think that we don't see what you're doing. We can tell when you're getting high. I can look at you and know if you're high. You know what I mean? I can see when you're making those mistakes. You know what I mean? And you keep lying to yourself. You keep lying to yourself, you're going to find yourself in the grave. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, you know what I mean? But the reality is this is the truth. And we want to make sure that brothers and sisters understand this. It's only one way into the kingdom of heaven. And that's by our king, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit. And we good to go? Y'all ready to rock?
Kind.
You want to say something else? Want to say something with that boy?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do. Hey,
drugs is a hell of a drug.
What Ronald Reagan's what's his wife's name? Nancy Reagan. Just say no.
Right.
She was the head of the DARE program.
Yeah. And just say no.
As her husband is putting it in your community. Is that a business?
The irony. The irony. Just say no. Yeah, tell him just say no, baby.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna drop off a key tomorrow.
He said
10 keys.
He said a metric ton.
I'm dropping off 10 keys in a fucking train for no reason.
In Watts.
And in DC. And in New Orleans. In Detroit. Chicago. Give me some more. Houston. In Harlem.
Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Come
on. South Central.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they say, man. You know what I mean? But listen, this has been the water for rocking with us for another episode of One West Radio, man. We be back. I think next Thursday we have a combination with One West, it's like a Cross the Line Radio barbecue show. I'm gonna holler at Captain Azaria, see what's good. Passover next weekend, man. You already know what the fuck going on. We going crazy. We going crazy. Hey, we really were gonna be back with y'all the following Thursday. It's gonna be a movie, the city, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a movie.
The turkey leg hut.
Oh, you talking about turkey leg? My boy hungry right now, boy. All right, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man. We see y'all. Shalom.
Shalom.